I am $8,341 into this Whiteout survival account, and today is Sunfire Castle, my first time ever. I think this has been like a pre-negotiated thing, so as long as everything goes to plan, you know, it shouldn't be anything other than us learning some mechanics of the game and such. I've been told I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of healing and stuff, so I've got my troops set up. I'm 55 days in. If you haven't been following my journey before, I spent $6,000 in the first 22 days. I set aside some additional money, like about $8,000 for 2026. I'm off track with that. That was supposed to be a $14,000 spend. It's going to end up being a $15,000 spend if I can manage to stay true to budget, but it seems like that may be actually difficult to do. So here we go. This is, some of this is probably just going to end up being, you know, a bit of, hey, thanks for joining. Some of this is going to be just me making mistakes and learning. Who knows? This might be a little bit of a vibe session, but it depends on how much healing I have to do. So we'll see how it goes. But everyone's piling in now. Part of what I'm doing is like just documenting the journey. Thanks for joining. So I'll try to fill the silence every now and then, but you know, there's only so much you can do. Right now we're just trying to get organized and having everyone pile in. I had to wake up at, well, I set my alarm for 5:55 a.m. and hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for setting that notification. I woke up I set my alarm for 5:55 a.m. Eastern. I'm in the U.S. Eastern time zone, and I woke up at like 5:30, and I was like, well, might as well get up. I have fed the dog. I don't drink caffeine, so I've got my decaffeinated Earl Grey tea. Hopefully I can be, you know, functional enough to, you know, to do what I need to do. As I understand it, my role is going to be to lead the rally and then fill. So I've got a bunch of, yeah, plans for battle. So essentially this is if everything goes to plan, it's been pre-negotiated. We're going to rotate Sunfire Castle with some of the top alliances in the state. So this is our turn to take it. We're going to take it, and we basically just have to hold it while other people solo for points and stuff. So that's the only plan is as far as I know right now, we rally to take the center. We hold it, and I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of healing. That's the plan. If things go according to plan, that's all we should have to do. I do have, you know, talking to some members of the community. Basically the way I set myself up is to have a strong at the strat speed in the castle. What's that mean? I set myself up to, at the start speed in the castle. Okay. I set myself up to be able to, you know, have a strong offense and then replenish with 60-40 for defense. So that's the plan I was told is kind of best for this type of scenario. So hopefully that'll work. We have other people. I don't see the other alliances piling in yet. Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, so I think what we're doing is we're running this as practice, so we're going to do a rally. If you want to win that, send solo with speed ups, and tell your members send Garrison with speed ups, so then after that everyone need to rally to capture you. I don't know, I mean, the plan that I was told was that I'm rallying. So For the rallies, while attacking, use 50-20-30, and joiners must use Jesse as leader while defending 60-40-0. Yeah, we've been training for that, so hopefully it's that's in muscle memory for everybody at this point. But I think we're trying to run this as a little bit of a practice for everybody as well. So the idea is to do the rally. Let me just I don't know which account he's on. Looks like maybe Elsa. Oh, there's Mufasa as well. Do not defend with 60-40 in Gen 2. Why not? Seems reasonable when I have Geronimo maxed. You need specific heroes for 60-40, really? So I should be... You're saying don't use 60-40? Yeah, I've got buffs. So, let's see. My setups... I had this set up for 60-40. You're saying replenish with 50-20-30? Standard? Oh, 60-20-20? Somebody else says 60-40 is best. All right, I will 60-20-20 sounds reasonable as well, so I'll go ahead and change this. Well, we're not going to swap out. I mean, I'm not going to swap out. So once I take it, then that's it. The only thing that's hard. The only thing that's hard about streaming is I don't have my swipe keyboard on here, so I either have to use speech to text or type really slowly. Make sure you keep your troops full. Yeah, so once the battle starts, will I get the little... I should get the little healing icon pop up, right? And then I was told to, like, maybe try to do only 1,000 at a time or less. So I don't have to keep on going into city view to look at the healing. Yeah. Depending on how many people you have auto heal help, yeah. 500, 600, 1,000 if you're a many, yeah. But there's no fast way to select the 500 or 1,000, right? I just got to drag it, basically. Hey, thanks for following. I hope you enjoy me documenting the journey, because that's kind of what it feels like sometimes. Is there any drama in your state? I think it's been settling down recently. There was a bunch of drama, and there are still some people that have some little miffs here and there, but shouldn't it be on a weekend? It sure should be. I would hope it would, but like it's just this is the day, and I was like, oh my god, I had to get up at, 6 in the morning to get myself functional. No, I'm not interested in trying other games at this point. It's just this game takes enough out of me. We have a couple minutes before the start, so why doesn't the quick select just, why can't I tune the quick select to be like the amount of healing time I want to tolerate? Curious what the date is there, because Sunfire for me is Saturday and it's Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this was the day. Oh yeah, first at Sunfire Castle is in Thursday. Next time it will be on Saturday. Okay. How did I find out about the game and what did I like about it? Probably like everybody else. Those little ads of like collecting meat and wood and stuff. That is not what the game is at all. And got hooked on it over my Christmas break and decided I was going to take some money from my TikTok shop profits and try to grow a channel as a kind of an efficient whale, trying to spend the money wisely. Yeah, I won't be able to watch chat all that much in a minute here, so. I've been playing the game for 55 days. I'm $8,341 in, playing as an efficient whale, or what I like to call an efficient whale, trying to be efficient. Nobody answered me in Alliance chat, but as far as I know, the game plan is that they want me to rally. Power is at about 93 mil last time I checked. I think this will be boring for you. They will keep attacking you in castle and you won't, and they won't do much. Yeah, probably. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that's the way this goes. From what I understand, I probably can solo the castle, but I think what they told me to do is to rally. I don't know if it's for helping spread points or what, but I'm trying to follow the game plan that I've been told. So normally, would you rally though? Because normally would you rally or solo? Oh, you can solo attack at start. You launch solo attack and speed up. Okay. So just keep sending troops, yeah. But this amount of troops should be good to keep on sending, right? This defensive once the heroes come back, just to. Use 60-40 for defense. This was a little debate at the open, but just curious. I probably should have healed them all from the start. You're new, use 50, 20, 30. 60, 20, 20 is what was with the magnifier icon. Yeah. $60-40 is only best once you're in Gen 5. Before that, 50-20-30 is better. 60-40 does not work in Gen 1 too. So what? You can see turrets. If it's your alliance, your troops be injured. But if it's the other alliance, there's a countdown time. Yeah. There's no event chat for this one either, is there? Did your team take all the turrets? As I understood, what we're doing, if you can see, like the other alliances, the other top alliances are taking the turrets and playing for you know, for points essentially. Who's got 500 in there? You'll keep getting hit by turrets if your team don't take them. But that's good for points anyways, right? As long as we can hold. Yeah, we did tell everyone to use Patrick. I see. To get your members practice for an actual battle, they need to be using Sergey or Patrick, not the Molly and Flint in there. Yeah, we did. I think that we told folks if they had Flint leveled up, they can use Flint, but they were supposed to be using, you know, Patrick. See how things are holding up. Looks like almost a 50, 20, 30 now. I'm R4, yeah, I'm on R4. Sometimes they give me R5 just to, if somebody's going to be out of town, but I'm R4 here, yep. You need to practice your counter rallies, which means when the opponent starts a rally, your second strongest starts a rally, so you can lose it and immediately take it back, yeah. I mean, really, we should be kicking the, we should be kicking the mollies. Make sure I'm on top of the healing. Make sure the top 4 people under you have Patrick as lead hero. Yeah, well, these are some of our strong players. So, like I said, I think what they were told. Yeah, they have Flint at least at 4 stars. Oops. Man, that's a lot of incoming attacks. Add Elsa lead, then you take the lead again. Check the reports. Which reports do you want to see? $19 help means 80 troops times 19, which is 15 to 20 troops healing per batch. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's in there with you if it's only solo attacks. The chief gear you'll see in the reports. By the way, I set up that refill with a hero, but I guess it doesn't really matter that you have a hero or not, right? Big fan from 792. Hey, thanks. I'm learning the game. I'm learning to be efficient. This is my first ever Sunfire Castle battle, which we're doing mainly for practice, but I guess it's good for me to just learn what the event is about, really. We're not needing to do advanced tactics yet. Just make sure I keep on dispatching troops. Let's see what things are looking like. You can send without heroes, okay. Check your messages in game. Yeah, I'm not going to do that while I'm streaming, but I'll check them later. SVS is much tougher. Good luck on that. Yeah. SVS, I'd much rather be an invader. So me and the other whale were talking about that, actually. Trying to make sure that we're, you know, not wasting too much now. I don't know when SVS is going to be from after. Does anybody know from the first Sunfire Castle, how long is it until SVS? I gotta make sure I stay on top of these heals. For Garrison, you need only 60-40. Marksman doing 0 damage. Yeah, well, that made sense to me, but somebody said you need specific heroes for that. So I changed it to 60-20-20, which sounded reasonable to me. The fourth Sunfire Castle battle is for SVS. Okay. Let me see if I can find one of the more stronger players. I want to make sure I'm on top of those heals, though. I don't know how you guys do. These must be you get used to it in the game, but... None of these so far I'm seeing are some of the stronger players I'm curious about. You can send your strong guys to take the turrets. So we agreed, I guess I asked about that. We're not going to do that. I asked if I should be doing any additional solo attacks or anything. The other whale is in 1FD right here. This player right here. I don't know how to pronounce that name. She changed her name recently. I think that name is stands for the God of Vengeance. Her power is about, I think, 9 million or 8 million. I don't know if she's been pumping it lately, but more than mine, because I think she's done troops for HOC. Now we're taking some damage. I'm doing my own event and we'll be going to bed. Yeah, I'll take a look at messages after the stream. This is probably going to be a long stream. Like I said, part of this might be kind of like a vibe session, me just documenting the journey first time through. If you're watching this on the replay, you know, feel free to skip around if you want. Looks like I can press that a little bit more. I don't know how you guys check reports during battles, by the way. I know some of you may have been doing this longer than I have, but like I'm having a hard enough time just keeping up with the heals and sending I know it's not super fast pace here, but... And that's also because I'm trying to read chat as we're going. Check the reports regularly to see if they rally you. Also check the red antenna at the right to be aware of the main attacks. You don't feel all the time because your infirmary has some capacity, but you can start healing around 30%. I see. But I don't want to get too behind on it either. Especially when I'm streaming. How's the Garrison looking? Click all and check how many you heal in the same time. I'll have to look at that next time it comes up. Yeah, it looks like I can probably heal something more like 1500, so. But the click select doesn't. I mean, this is actually. Oh, I don't want it. So that was a little bit too much. I think they have a deal to no rally because they're only doing solo attack. Yeah. So help me understand, in a more typical battle, I'd be getting turret fire and rallies, right? And we might need to have like multiple offensive rallies going on. We might lose it. And in a more typical battle, we'd want to make sure that we go for the turrets as well so that we can't get attacked by the turrets. Focus on your current state for now. Don't mind SVS. You're doing great so far. Thanks. Most likely in a real battle like SVS, they do double or triple rally the center, right? And at that point, you can't help but get knocked out, right? If enemy has a turret, they also gain a lethality boost. This is state 3794. Yeah, when there's somebody with a big pocket, the story is different. I assume so. Yeah, why is... Oh, I think I need to kick some people. Because my garrison is not... my garrison is coming back. But we do have... Okay. I guess losses will help reset that anyways. I'm ranking 6. This is what I was worried about. I was asking, like, how am I getting points? And I was told, you'll get points by people attacking. That's it. Yeah, apparently the first... So, for those of you saying the castle battle should be on a Saturday, apparently the first castle battle is on a Thursday for some reason. Maybe it's a testament to your dedication to getting up early and playing the game. Yeah, check these for rallies. I mean, this doesn't... You know, this isn't much of a battle because it's all solos the way we have it arranged, but... $280K whale here. Wow, thanks for joining. I will see where I end up on this account, but I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. I see the debate going on in the chat, but I can't pay much attention to it, but like over 60-40. Hold some turrets to gain points. The thing is, I don't want to cause, you know, drama in the state. Like we made this arrangement. See, these other alliances have the turrets. They want me just refilling the garrison, so that's what I'm doing, trying to be a team player. Trying to follow the plan that was communicated to me. But I'll discuss it later, because this is what I was worried about, actually. Like, I'm not having any opportunity to get points here. I'm like 6th just for holding the castle. If you want more points, only send infantry and lancer. Just like Crazy Joe. Well, maybe that's the reason to go 60-40. People at the top of that ranking usually just play solo, yeah. And when I click on this, this is the overall ratio. You can recall your march and do some solo hits, yeah. So because of the way this battle is shaping up, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and... oh. I guess I can do it this way.
You do?
I probably will have a dent in my head after being on for a while. Not to mention that well, these are comfortable headphones, but as lead you need marksman. Well, maybe that's the reason for the 60-20-20, but I don't know. I'm not getting any many points. All you're doing is need to use the same formation.
You do notice the artistry in my...
Fine. I'm gonna stick with this. I don't think it matters much right now. I'm gonna have a good reconciliation with some of the veterans after this, because I'm really curious about this debate of what's the optimal troop ratio for the refill. In this gen, you're good as is. So the thing is, I think I mentioned this a few times to other people. Like, I can't take the turrets. I'm trying to go with the game plan that was communicated to me. And I was told not to attack turrets because other people are going to be doing it. Just focus on center. But I don't like that I'm not getting any points. I'm not getting enough points. So I'm going to have a talk with folks after this. After this event. Maybe part of the problem is they're not allowing me to refill, or if I'm not sending fast enough. But some of these are like just small little troops. Oh, they're better now. Yeah, I'm not going to read anything during the live, but I'll check things after. Solo attacks give more points. That's why people will be... Yeah, that's what I expected would happen too. This is what tends to happen in some of our battles. I'm asked to take the role of taking center. Everybody else gets to have all the fun, and I'm left off the leaderboard. You need to be refilling constantly, and you need to check what your ratio is and top up accordingly. Well, I assume that over time the top up will take care of itself. But at this point, I think I would welcome a turret attack to get some points. Yeah, if you're just joining, that for some reason, I guess the first Sunfire Castle is usually on a Thursday, and that's where we're at. I had to get up at like 6 a.m. this morning. Well, I got up a little earlier than that. Trying to look for some of the bigger attacks, but I don't. Oh, you're saying check the mails to see reports, yeah. But they're not, I mean, most of them aren't very interesting. Some of you wanted to see Chief Gear. There's the Chief Gear. Hero comparison. They're soloing because this was an agreed rotation. So to some degree, some people were using this as an experience, like first time learning the castle battle, learning some of the mechanics of it. We agreed that the top alliances will kind of rotate ownership of the castle. So essentially, this is just kind of for practice. No, I'm not. Our R5 is going to be president. Let's see. He said some of them have like 20 kills or something. I don't see any. Nope, I need to make sure I'm... See, this is what happens. Get to talking to you guys. And then I forget to censor. This is what's hard. The part of my learning, part of my journey is being able to stream during a battle. In the future, I'm not sure I'll be able to do that if these get more interesting. I don't think anybody is rallying, though. Oh, here's a rally. Good. I need some points. Bring the rallies. How's that? maybe nobody's joining his rally. The shield icon? Yeah, there's no rallies here. Just all solo. think I need to just be spamming these refills because I think other people are getting in there. Yeah, he was calling a rally and nobody joined. Hey, thanks for joining. I see someone said they're wishing me the best and going to bed. Appreciate your time. The nap here was, it's actually interesting. The nap here was not good. And then there's a whole bunch of drama. Some chaos erupted. Whole bunch of alliances shifted around. The other whales kind of went from one alliance to another. There's a lot of drama. And then I think it kind of all erupted and then reset. And I think it's better now. This is the nature of the game. There always seems to be some sort of drama. Yep. Hey, thanks for checking in. See a couple new people joining. That's what the rewards look like. Somebody asked me to check that. After SVS, maybe the bad apples will transfer out. Why make it boring? First ever castle, everyone should fight for it. Well, if that happened, there'd probably be more losses, I think was the concern for certain people, certain alliances. How do you have SVS today? I know this is a question that keeps coming up. I don't know why it's on a Thursday, and for me, it's Eastern time, so it was like a ridiculous time of the day as well. Oh, SVS, it's not SVS. Yeah, it's SFC. Castle will always be early in the morning, 7 or 8 a.m. depending on the time change. You guys call this local SVS? Ask people to send Lancer and Marksman. Yeah. It looks like the Garrison is getting to be all infantry. Just a bunch of solo attacks. I'll check the reports again. Weird day for a castle battle. It sure is. I need to stop talking and focus on sending reinforcements, but Wow, how... This is how it was in the early days? I don't remember. Yes, they will get it eventually. Not all your joiners should be sending Patrick. This is... I've heard this from others as well. Try sending full marksman only to replenish your ratio. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that people didn't heal because the rate of my healing is going down, which means the rate of my defense is going down. But I'm holding on to solid, like, 6th place because I'm not, you know, doing any other attacks. Who's winning? This was a kind of a negotiated deal that we're going to be rotating for Castle, but it's still interesting for me to see, like, to learn the dynamics of, you know, how this event functions and maybe get my head around it a little more. Yeah, this is one thing about mix of joiners. Like, I've heard this before, like, it's not good to send all Patrick, but I don't know, I've heard debates on this as well in the chats. One Jesse, one Patrick, one Wu Ming. Using the same heroes will give diminishing returns. What was this? Oh, we did get a turret fire. Nice. Today is 4th day RS. Okay. Hit by a turret multiple times. Didn't change my ranking though. Oh, I thought SFC was in 2 days. Forgot SFC is based off server date. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourself now. That's fine. It's a this is a little bit of a vibe session for me as well. The only high stress for me here is, like, just learning the way this event functions and getting my head around it all, so that maybe next time I'll be better prepared. This is, if you're asking me what my state is, this is state 3794. It says it right on the screen there on the bottom. Oh. Thought we had a rally, but apparently no. Here we go with the, somebody saying do 60-40 for good defense again. Start that debate all over again. This is early game, so 60-20-20 is what I'm using. I've gone back and forth. Some people did recommend 60-40. Yeah, Nap agreed to rotate, so we're not... Actually, they said there weren't going to be any turret fires either, but... So that rally was halted, so somebody probably told them not to rally. Troop was hit by turret. We got a couple turret fires multiple times. Which heroes am I using? That's my main Garrison. Geronimo, Alonzo, Molly. You'll get hit by a turret. But they have to... Turret will fire... Turret will fire if your alliance don't have the turret. So does the do the turrets fire? I thought you had to select the turret to tell it to fire though. You occupy the turret and then you have to press the button to fire, essentially. I thought that's how that worked. Oh, it's automatically... It auto-fires if the alliance occupying the center isn't the same as the one in the turret. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I just need to keep on sending because I think what was happening, and maybe part of the reason my points are a little low, is because I'm talking and not sending enough. And other people are getting in there with lower level troops than me. Looks like I'm doing alright now. You can see the timer when you click on the turret. It's hard to see. Turret details. Next attack. I see. Oh, you can see it in the overlay, too, I see, in red. If turret ownership is currently swapped, there won't be turret fire, I see. You can see the control in, right here, control in 1 hour and 40. I don't have pets yet. Pets aren't unlocked for us yet. Or experts. Yeah, we told people that they can reinforce with Sergey, Patrick, Sergey, or Flint if they had Flint high enough. How strong are your Flint and Zinman in terms of stars and widgets? I didn't put too much into Zinman after I realized he's mainly a construction hero. I know it's a whole debate about Zinman. I know, I've heard it, but I mean, everything I've seen, the evidence is that he's not all that great once other heroes come out, and I definitely have some in Alonso. So I didn't press his widget very far. It just kind of unlocked it. I think it might be at 2. And Flint is ready to go to 5 stars, but I'm waiting for the Hall of Chiefs event at the end of the week to get credit for it. You can use Zinman for Crazy Joe later. He gives points. Interesting. Zinman becomes relevant after Gen 4 for 60-40 defense. Yeah. So I do have him. I mean, he's at 5 stars because I bought the daily deals when I first got started. And he's been good for certain things. He's been good for like arena and stuff like that. He still was an SSR hero when I didn't have, you know, others. Been watching your journey. You're doing an amazing job. I'm trying. At least, if nothing else, I'm trying to be entertaining. You know, watching the journey, seeing the evolution of the account, of the evolution of me and the gameplay. Hopefully, it's entertaining. Oh, so we do have some rallies coming in. Well, this one's gonna not hit, but that rally's gonna. Oh, this is they're rallying the turret. Okay. Oh, I'm slipping in rank. This is, you know, ridiculous. You'll still get some good reward for 7th place. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I wish. I'm trying to play the role that I'm asked on the team, which is, you know, that's an important part of the game is teamwork. But I've been asking about how am I going to get my points, and like, don't worry, you'll have enough attacks coming in that you'll get points. But kind of stinks to not be able to be competitive for ranking. If my only role is to sit here and dispatch troops and hold center. Yeah, I'm keeping the sends going just to make sure that I can get my troops in there. But hopefully we'll get another turret attack or two. Where are the turret attacks? Can you show your gears? Yeah, hold on.
You do notice
That's what
the
Geronimo's gear is
artistry in
looking
my
like.
technique, don't you?
Which I think is pretty good.
Ends.
Getting Alonzo's gloves up to 50, and then in this Hall of Chiefs, I'll basically be working on the gear some more. Your heroes won't be replaced, right? Yeah, I hope I'm able to. They're rallying against the turrets. Thought we weren't rallying, so. Am I missing? By the way, am I missing a chat? Like, I feel like there's some other discussion going on that I'm not. Like, nobody's talking in Alliance chat. The folks who are talking about 60-40 to Garrison, this is. Oh, maybe they are chatting in World Chat. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So is this the norm during one of these events? They talk in World Chat more. This I haven't even been looking at this at all. No rallies in Castle. That's the usual nap, yeah. My only problem is I thought it would have made sense for me to also send some solo attacks to whatever, the turrets just for points. And they told me not to do that also. I don't know why. My Alliance always talks in Alliance chat. SVS is when world chat talks happen. First SVS, it'll usually be trash talking. As a whale, you almost never solo. Yeah, this is our first SFC, sorry. This is our first Sunfire Castle battle. And you'd have to leave the center to do solo marches as well. Ah, so that's why they don't want me doing that. You can either stay on a castle, stay on a turret, or do solos for one march at a time. So this is my role. I'm playing the role I was asked to play. That is the right thing I'm doing. Yeah, Discord chat is something I would like to be able to do, but it's going to be hard to. I'm going to have to make sure I set that up for streaming properly. Do you have an agreement to end the battle? As I understand it, if nobody else takes it, we just get it anyways? Like, I don't know if we're gonna. Does the timer still have to run all the way out? It says control in 1 hour and 1.5 hours. Good thing to get used to is switching to your defensive heroes, yeah. Although in this gen with my Geronimo maxed out, kind of makes sense to leave him there. At least I'm getting good experience. Yeah, my Molly is definitely stronger than my Philly. When you get to Gen 3, make sure you max out both Greg and Mia. Higher Gen doesn't mean good. Well, that is what they tend to do, so that you have a reason to keep on, you know, growing the account. Mia 100% must. Yeah, I'm trying, just like I did for Gen 2, I'm going to try to save up. But one of the things I am getting a little worried about is like how much I should be saving for SVS now. What and it hasn't even been announced yet, you know. People are all the time I'm doing things to. Yeah, I do always buy mithril. When you see mithril items, buy it, start saving that item. I am saving those, but I want to be able to press my gear for some of these events, but people are always telling me like, just hold it, wait for SVS. And some people, good luck on your journey, bro. Thank you very much. Some people are saying like, hold it now, even like I shouldn't be spending any of the things I'm spending now and just save it all for SVS. Because I'm already a little bit overpowered, which is true, I think. There's only me and the other whale that have this kind of power. There are some people coming up, though. That's my like, the thing is that, like, I don't want to keep on spending at a crazy rate. I want to try to be this efficient whale that I was talking about. But if I just hold everything now, then I'm going to, you know, drop rank, basically. I'm going to stagnate. Yeah, we don't have Fire Crystal yet. It should be coming soon. I think we should be getting pets soon, actually. Yeah, my rank just keeps dropping. I wouldn't... I'm not going to be happy about this afterwards. In theory, pets come out after the first reset after your first Sunfire Castle. Really? If that's true, that would be tonight. Getting me excited. Send marksman to get the kills, but this is holding center's defensive exercise more than... Isn't the way the Sunfire Castle battle points are calculated is by defense points? Essentially, if we look at the... Let me see. Do you have a minute? Let's just heal this and then look at the battle reports. Is there a place I can see how the points are accumulated? But, you know, basically I'm doing damage with my current setup. Right? I mean, this is what my troop power comparison is looking like in most of these battles. So, you really think marksman is going to make a difference? It's No, it's by troops killed and lost. Scroll down on the report battle details. I'm gonna check chat in 1 second. Marksmen make no difference. You get more points for the amount of troops killed since there isn't a lot going on. You'd have solo attack to get more points. Yeah. That's, I think, at this point, I don't think it would make a difference. So I guess it's I guess maybe you guys can confirm. It sounds like when your role is to hold center, since you can't do solo attacks if you're holding center, then if you're, depending on the damage you're taking is the only way you can get points. So really the people who are doing the solo attacks are the ones who are going to be able to rank. Okay, so if people were actually rallying me, then the points would be in my favor because I'd be taking more damage. The ranking, like I said, it's like not all that great. You should talk to everyone and ban solo attacks. Top 10 is still really good. Yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, like, I'm one of the 2 most powerful players in the state, and I can't rank on an event like this. I can't rank high on an event like this. Who in your alliance is monitoring the garrison ratio? They know that I'm streaming, so, and I'm new to this event, so I'm not kicking people and stuff. But I don't know if Elsa is that's an alt account on our leader, so I assume he's taking a look and watching that. It's because of people that solo attack a lot. That's who takes first place. Yeah, tell them to stop attacking castle. Elsa is leader for me in another state. I think that's still, that we were doing a masquerade party, so that's a temporary name, I think. So I can't, I wonder if I should be joining those rallies as well. But it looks like every time we're not supposed to be doing rallies from what I understand, so that's probably why. Wait, what happened? Why am I... Did I get knocked out? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused because I don't have my main lineup here either. Only R5 can do that? Scroll down in the Garrison. Oh, okay, so I'm still there. You'll still lead the Garrison because your troops inside strongest player always leads on defense. So what was the... So, I'm confused. What is this game dynamic? So... I don't know why that was done. Was it an accident? Papa, you can go solo. Wolfers. Oh, is that why that was done? For points? I see. So maybe... But... What are we supposed to be doing for solos? Going against the... Solo against... Okay. Yes, Danger Ghost. Okay. Alright, so... Appoint... Elsa... as captain again? Okay. And then... Solo the turrets? Wait. Every chief can only advance one troop. So I have to withdraw from the castle? Yeah, I recall. Okay. Real-time help from... Oh, I actually would have just hit recall there. And then... Oh, we have that turret. I'm not set up for multiple attacks. But we gotta wait for... Oh, so I can only attack one turret at a time? Is that the deal? You don't need to heal so often, LOL. You can only attack one building at a time. I see. Well, that kind of stinks. All right, good though. This is me learning, getting an opportunity to learn the game a little bit more. So it could be that people are talking in Discord, and I need to get my Discord set up for that for the next battle. Because it's hard when I'm streaming. Alright, that's better for points. Papa Geo said attack everyone. This is just the turrets though, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for this southern turret now. Soloed the Turo and took it. Can you show the reports? I don't want to get stuck in here too much because this is all new to me, but let's see how this one goes. This is our other whale who's holding this right now, so this should be good points. Yeah, that's good points. I'll try to show that well. I want to try to get some more points though. I shouldn't have to. I'm not rallying. Don't rally, solo attack, yeah. Can't see his buffs, yeah. It's true. I did that, that's on purpose. But also it's hard to find the perfect spot. I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah, get the one closer to you. I'm gonna wait for that Geronimo march to come back. See how points are looking. All right, a little better. Should I be garrisoning? Can I garrison as well? Oh, they have it full, so that's fine. Because they have less of a capacity now. You get more points for solo rally. Yeah, we still have that one, so everyone spam 1 March limit. Yeah, this isn't SVS, this is Sunfire Castle battle. It's our first in the state. And we have an agreement to kind of rotate Sunfire Castle. I was holding center, wasn't getting many points. It looks like some of my alliance mates are in here given some instruction, which is great because it's hard for me. I don't have Discord set up to be in real time. What I need to do is get on Discord voice while I'm on here, but then I'll have to listen to 2 people at the same time because I don't want to stream that just in case people say stuff they're not supposed to be saying in a stream. This turret's unoccupied. You can mute people so you can hear them and we can't. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to set that up. Everybody healing? Oh, it's still coming back. Oh, there's our whale. That's the one I really wanted to hit. Because that's where I'm getting all my points. Leave your alliance and attack the castle now. I'll hit this. Oh, no. That one's not occupied anymore. How's the Garrison doing? Looks like that's doing fine. How am I doing for points? That's a little better. I don't see a reason to speed these up right now. There we go. This is the one I want anyways. If I can get some points here. Whoops. Don't waste speed ups. The only reason I was doing it is because I want to make sure I get the hit. I'm a little behind on points. This should give me a lot of healing to do. That's our other whale in the state. Oh, did I did I accidentally use the wrong ratio? I probably did. Thank you for catching that. Darn it. I probably did, because I was reinforcing so it saved that ratio. And I didn't pick my A1 if I didn't pick my A1 crew. They're coming back now, so I'll send it back out with the right ratio. Gio said we can handle the castle, Papa. Just have fun with the turrets. Thank you very much. As long as we got the castle locked up, we're good. Alright, so this is better. I mean, I'm behind on points, but I'm giving our other whale points also. We're both getting points. Show us the report. Let's see. This is the other whale in our state. That's looking pretty good. Just send in a second march after the first hit since you want points. I can't. Oh, I'm garrisoned. When you're in the report, click under, it shows what buffs they're using. Click where? This. Yeah, I didn't turn on attack. I didn't think I was going to be needing any attack bonuses, so. Little did I know. I wouldn't waste the gems, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, she's buffed up, yep. I would have turned on the attacks also, but I didn't think I was going to be doing much of that. Oh, I lost the ability to do that attack, so. Darn it. This one's a little closer, so. Well, the gems are really, I mean, I want them for VIP. So it is wasting them if I don't really need them. And at this point, like, I don't know, I've lost so much opportunity to, like, I'm not doubling my points. I'm missing opportunities on these attacks. And you have to pay the price of the march. Just so you know, SVS are Saturday usually. Yeah, this is Sunfire Castle. I kind of don't want to. Nobody's there, right? What am I missing? Why is it not showing me? Oh, it is occupied. Why it's not showing me that? It usually shows it. Is my display bugged? So weird. Candy is over there on my screen. Yeah. Strange. That's what I was looking for, because that's where I get my points. It's giving her points also. So for those of you in my alliance who are on the stream, are you guys talking in Discord? Is that what's going on? Happens a lot. It's laggy, yeah. It wasn't even showing me occupying. And I missed out on the opportunity, so I'm doing these marches for nothing, essentially. I'm just walking to places and occupying them. You're talking on Alliance chat, so my whole game is bugged? Because this is the last thing I see in Alliance chat. Oh, there we go. There's everyone talking. Ridiculous. So if you're in my alliance and you saw that, my game was bugged. That's why I didn't see anything. Now let's see if I can... manage to get some points again? Ridiculous. Oh, Candy's at the North Turret again, which I still can't see. Well, I'm gonna have to pay the price of this marching back. I can't send out multiple in this battle. I can only send one at a time. To the turrets, anyways. Well, it's returning you can send? Oh, okay. But this is my primary march. Losing gives good points, right? No, well, I can't. So as I understand, well, certainly, you can only have. I thought somebody said you can only have one march at a time. But like, for example, if I try to, well, that's Garrison, but here you go. If I try to attack another one, you can only dispatch one troop for the castle battle. And now I'm garrisoned. Just curious what else is bugged now. Alright. So while that's returning, can I send out an attack? Is that what you're saying? Okay. That is my... Geronimo's my main attack, but so I can send one out for attack and one while it's returning. Okay. So it's literal, that error message is literal. You can only dispatch... Oh, it doesn't say for attack, but that's really for attack. Oh, and this one's garrisoned. %, capacity is important for the next fight also. Yeah, I didn't pop that buff either. Oh, that gave me some good points. You're taking too long if you want to earn points. I had 2 go out. Saying send another one out. So send it out while I'm healing. Okay. But I shouldn't stay garrisoned. I mean, I will get points for that, right? Let's see how points are looking. All right, not too bad. So as soon as that one hits, if it returns, then send another attack out. If it garrisons, recall, so I can send another attack out. Now heal if you have troops in there. Yeah, I don't... The pop-up didn't come up, so I'm not at 1% yet. Your points will go up faster now that you're getting the hang of sending out marches. Okay. But you could still only have one out at a time, so this one's going to take a little longer, and we don't have anybody to attack over here. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to see over there anyways. Okay, so while this one is returning, send another one out. And heal. Wait. Don't be hitting people in red zones. I didn't. This is the turret attacks. This is the question. Oh, it was someone in your chat. Okay. This was arranged to be a bit of a friendly battle as well, so. So that's returning. This one's going out. Yeah, the bigger player has buffs on. I didn't realize I was going to need attack as well. Oh, man. That's going to do nothing now. So now I got 2 returning. And I really need... This is the one I really need on the west. Sitting a turret... Yeah, sitting a turret of people willing to attack you. Sitting in the turret, I think, would help also. But it just depends if people are sending in attacks or not. Oh, come on. I'm not getting a chance to get any attacks out. No points. Maybe at this point I should just sit there for a second because there's not many opportunities to get points. I'm going to recall that. See if I can get some more points over here. Exploration red dot hurting my OCD. Oh, this was a nice one. Good. Alright, so while that's returning, I can send another one out here. Oh, but my 2 primary marches are still returning. So I guess I'll just heal while I wait for that one to come back. I'm having enough hard time keeping up with the heals. You want me to go into exploration in the middle of Sunfire Castle? My ADD will take over. That's what happens if you're too strong trying to get points. Alright, now recall that. Attack over here. You're not filling up anytime soon. This is true. See how points are looking. Is there another one I can attack while I'm waiting? I can send another one here. Who will be the president? Our leader, I think, is going to take president this round, and then we're going to rotate Sunfire Castle owner in the state. So next time I'll have more of an opportunity to attack for points. But at least I understand how the event works now, and I'm getting kind of the hang of it. Thanks to the help that you guys are providing. Appreciate it. It's like I get like real-time training from you guys. And you're always, you know, good to call. Oh, I'm Garrison. Don't want that. Great to see the growth. Appreciate it. That one's marching, garrisoned. We ended up taking it. I guess I'll send one out over here. Let's see what the kills. Interesting. At this point I probably should just occupy because there's not enough to attack. Oh, there's our main whale, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get there on time. Let's see. This attack will land, but there's nobody there. So Candy believe the time that Papa sends. She does it every time. Yep. That's all right. She doesn't want the points? I mean, it's good points. She's got a long march too. That doesn't make sense to me. this back. Yeah, so what's happening, so that's what was happening, like the whale that I was using to basically farm points, the other whale in the state, they're saying, I think my alliance is telling me every time I send against her now, she's leaving. So, you know what? I mean, at this point, if I can't get points any other way, might as well stay Garrison there for a minute. If nobody's going to attack. Does your state know about your YouTube channel? Some, not everybody does. I still get some people, you know, talking about it every now and then, not realizing that I was on YouTube. How's the Garrison looking? All right, I think I timed it properly this time. That's right. She took it and then left as soon as I came. But that's all right. This one's close to me. So no penalty. Oops. Interesting little cat and mouse game. But essentially... Oops. Darn it. Oh, I went too fast. That's not gonna go well. Should I recall it? I can't recall these ones? I guess I can. I'm gonna use the recall. I know that's horrible. That's my mistake though. Well, I guess if they just want to let us have all the turrets, suppose that's fine. Oh, good. I got a hit. Right in the nick of time. Well, I guess if that's what they're going to do, then I'll come back to the center. Pick up some points. But I'm going to wait for that march to come back. Oh, can I even? Is there room in the garrison? No, there's not. So I won't be able to do that until we kick somebody. I'll try to go for someone close. Yep. No points for me. No more points for me. The cat and mouse game. When you attack turrets, watching if they leave, just recall. Yeah, but I don't want to keep on burning recalls also. Attack your own turrets. I tried to get her before she left, but she was too fast. That was just a little fun between two whales. No, she don't. If she's gonna do it, then she don't get any points either. I don't know what the big deal is. It's just for points. Can anybody tell me in the chat why you think she's doing that? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, because she wants points up here. She wants points on the leaderboard. But she's good. She would get points. You're wasting your gems. I know, I was just trying to see if I can catch her one more time. And it's good content, isn't it? Because I am a content creator as well. She don't want you to catch her. In points? Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, she's getting points as well. Right? She gets defense points. I get attack points, she gets defense points. Is this old pre-recorded? No. Yes, but she's being greedy. I get first place from whales like this, yeah. Oh, I gotta read. Papa wants to come back to the center. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, what's happening is everyone's playing a game of cat and mouse with me, so at this point, probably it's better to just go to the center. Do I have my primary march back? No, not yet. I'll put the primary march back in there. Now I just need to kick somebody with enough. Wait a minute. 20 seconds left. somebody kick. Did I get in there or no? It'll take some time to replace. But at least we got this at 970 now. Get leader now and fill it. Yeah. I think what we need to do is I need to kick somebody who, let's see, 30 seconds in. Oh, I missed. I did have a fill going in. I missed. Oh, come on. Did I catch it? Nah, I didn't catch it. No, did somebody else? Oh, I did catch it. Okay. So now I'll just focus on refilling organically, I guess. How are you liking your first Sunfire Castle? This, to me, this is more about like learning the mechanics of the game, learning, you know, how things are working. Like, this is... Where are these rallies coming from? Oh, the turrets. Thought they're not supposed to be rallying turrets, but I don't know. At this point, like, they don't want to play the game with me, so I'm not getting any points by just, you know, going after and attacking and then having them run away. So I might as well just sit here in the center now. At least I got some points for the board. Who's rallying the castle? I don't. These are defensive lineups, right? Oh, these are. Okay. So they are rallying the castle now. But they're not supposed to, so those will probably get canceled. This one won't. I don't know. We'll see. See if they land or not. I'm filling. All right, so a couple of them are still rallying. Have everyone send reinforcements at the same time. An attack rally starts. Marching meet at the castle at the same time, so you stay full. When filling, work on send what you need. So I would have thought when filling that that it honors the ratio that you're trying to fill, no? So if I'm filling 60, 20, 20, wouldn't it try to fill at that ratio or no? It puts infantry first, so if you need marksmen, they won't go in. Interesting. So that's why, okay. That's why I have all infantry there. Yeah, I'm not going to get any more. But having infantry and lancers for defense isn't the worst thing in the world. What's the garrison ratio? Yeah, I should basically be trying to get more lancers and marksmen in there because I was trying to keep 60, 20, 20. Who's doing Crazy Joe after this? I don't know. This is the middle of my work day. I'm not sure I can do that. So we get control in 20 minutes. I'm watching your SFC in the game and also on your live. So essentially, I need to send only marksmen. So I'm not getting any marksmen in. Attack turrets for content. The problem is every time I was doing that, they would basically are wasting a march. They're playing a cat and mouse game with me. So at least this way I get some points. They need to get points. I'm going to get points also. Yeah, I'm still full and not getting any. Any marksmen in. We will have Crazy Joe 30 minutes after this. I don't know if I'm going to be there for that. I got up way too early, and it's in the middle of my workday. We'll see. Well, it's the start of my workday, but... Yeah, I'll take some more turret hits, please. At this point, I wouldn't even mind if some of those rallies landed. What state am I from? For those of you asking that question, it's right here. Right there on the screen. Hey, can I finally get some marksmen in there? After the battle, teleport back into your own place. Yes, please. That's always... I don't know about you guys, but we always have teleport drama after battles. I don't know why. Everybody should know their place at this point. Oh, I got a few. I got a handful of marksmen in there. I have a camp at your spot for you? Good. There's always an offline member that steals your positions and won't move for a day or two. Yeah, we have a solution for that. It's not the most pleasant solution, but it's one that you'll learn a lesson from. Show your gears. That's what things are looking like right now. This one wasn't a particularly interesting report, though. Force teleport from the president also have a cooldown. Oh, cool. So the president can force someone to teleport? That's convenient. Show the gear of the second whale. I don't know if I have one of her reports immediately available. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, here's one. That's the second whale in the state. I take it that was another turret hit? No? Yeah, it was probably another turret hit. Where's the, oh, this, I can't see that display that shows you all the presidential rewards anymore. Is it up here? No, I can't see it because it's a new display while the battle's going on. Hey, all right. Got some more points. At this point, I'm just gonna make sure I'm topping off. It's really good to see whales coming to the game in newer states. I hope you have fun and keep up with this game. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun so far. I think it should be fun to have SVS if we can win prep and then go kind of wreak havoc on another state. That would be fun. You'll have more fun when server versus server starts, yeah. I assume it's more fun to be the invader than the invadee. Is that right? I think that's a safe assumption. If you can work together, you will win. I think things are going in that direction. Look at this. 21 minutes. What's this guy even... What's that march? 21-minute march. Yeah, he's probably coming from his hive, right? Show the reports. The reports haven't been particularly interesting now that we're not doing the one-on-ones versus with the other whale. Trying to see if there's any that would be a little bit more interesting, but this one maybe. How many active alliances in your state? Oh, I don't know. I would say maybe 5 of them are, you know, really active and playing the game well. We had up to 10 that were kind of going at one point, but then there was a whole bunch of chaos and things kind of imploded and then got redefined. So I think right now there's probably a good 5 to 8. There's a good solid 5 that are really doing things. The others are trying. Let me see. This is what the spread looks like on the alliances. So the top 3 are really, you know, up top, but there's up until about 8 or so. They're all at a billion, so. Playing with early game whale are so good till the state become much older, than some quit. Yeah, so a lot of people said that to me. A bunch of people said, I predict you're going to quit after the first SVS. And I'm curious, is that a phenomenon? I mean, I'm here for the content. I'm here for, you know, having fun with the game and with this journey for the year. So, but why is it? Do a lot of people quit after the first SVS? They just don't like if you take a loss or something? Get discouraged? A lot of whales because they spent a lot and then lose. Okay. So the idea is if you're a whale and you spend a lot and then you're like, even after spending all this money, I can't win. Then they get discouraged and quit. Just got to accept always a bigger fish in the sea. That's right. And they may have been around longer, and that you may have got a strange matchup. Leave center and kick people from turrets. I was doing that, but essentially, I don't know if you were here for it or not. I know this has been a long stream, but when I was doing that, they were basically making me waste time, and I'm not getting any points. So I had a little fun with that at first, and you know, took out the other whale a couple times and just slammed up against her a couple times. Just whatever. It was just getting points for me, and then everybody started like as soon as I would attack, they would leave the turret, and so that's no points for me. So essentially all I'm doing is, you know, I go to a turret, they leave, I recall, go to a turret, leave, go to a turret, leave. I'm getting no points, so I just came back to the center, so at least I can get some points that way. So no fun. They didn't want to come out and play. Is the state dead? No. Why are you asking that? Curious. WAS matchmaking. Yeah, Whiteout survival matchmaking is top tier. Yeah, I mean, oftentimes I was basically those are all solo attacks, and I was taking the turrets, but like I said, I think people just didn't want to play. It's all points, right? You get points for the losses as well. Have a good broadcast. Thanks for joining. If you're taking off, thanks for joining. As long as you have. Am I the strongest whale in the state? I wouldn't say that. I think me and the other top whale are kind of she's got a lead on me. You probably can't see it. Let me see if I can do this quick. Move my head over here and show you the oh, you know what? This is the problem. That doesn't help. Move my head back over here. So this is the top player in the state. Well, she's taken a big hit during this event, but she is at 100 something. Normally, so I think we're kind of neck and neck as far as when I see certain gear and stuff. When I see certain battles, we're close to being, you know, right up there with each other. So I would say we're both close to being on top, but we're by far the leaders. Can you show the hero tab? Yeah, let me just make sure I get one more refill going out for good measure. But this is what I've got. Geronimo pretty much maxed, just working on the gear now, and then Alonso's working on getting him maxed, almost have his skills maxed. There, now Alonso's skills are maxed. And then working on Alonso's gear as well, and then Molly is pretty much maxed as well, just working on her gear. And Flint, I'll get him to 5 stars by the end of this Hall of Chiefs, but I'm waiting to get credit for it. Oh, you meant the leaderboard hero power in your state. Okay. Let me...
You do know.
So this is heroes total power. And again, we kind of bounce around depending on who's doing what at any point in time. Like, I didn't finish doing widgets and essence stones yet, but the one I think is more telling is kind of Labyrinth, because Labyrinth has you know, a good it has research, chief gear, and all that type of stuff all represented in Labyrinth. I know I don't need to be healing this aggressively, but it doesn't hurt to stay on top of it. since there's not a lot else going on. No, we're still in Gen... Do you have Mia unlocked yet? We're still in Gen 2. We don't have pets yet. Heroes in the castle. Everybody's sending Patrick now. We had a mix earlier. Oh, apparently we have some Jesse in there. I don't know where that came from. Let me see. All right, so that's that. Well, is she not playing Castle Battle? Tomorrow, pets arrive in your state. You definitely got to get Mia when she arrives, yeah. So that was fun. I mean, to me, this is more about learning how the mechanics of this event go, which was good. I'm glad that we got this. Next time, we're going to be giving it to the number 2 alliance in the state. So next time I'll have an opportunity to go around and just have fun with turrets a little bit more than this one. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for joining. Thanks for all the tips. I'm going to take a break now. This is my work day. It is 9:30 a.m. Eastern for me right now. So I need to kind of get myself, together and get to work. I'm glad this didn't go 6 hours and it was kind of pre-negotiated battle. But yeah, I learned a lot, and I learned a lot about the mechanics. And now I've got to kind of now I know what to expect next time, and I can hopefully do a little better and start to understand some of the tips that you guys are giving me with the ratios and swapping and refilling and all this good stuff. But thank you very much. Appreciate you joining. If you haven't liked my channel and subscribed and turned on notifications, do, because I go live every now and then. I try to do at least 1 content a day. Today, because this was a special event, it'll end up being 2 events. So at the reset, I'll also post a video later tonight to show you my progress on some things there. And how things are going to Hall of Chiefs and some little spend and stuff like that. But thank you very much for joining. I need a break. Until next time, I'll see you later.